Does Angelina kiss 24, and do her and JWoww actually get into a fight this time? Don't go anywhere. You're watching AfterBuzz TV.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Jersey!
Yes! Vinny, I love Benny's excitement every single week. Benny is ready to go. What's up, guys? I'm your host, Justine, and I am, well, God, I guess I can't talk today. And I'm here with my co-hosts, Mandy and Benny, and they are Jersey Shore experts and lovers because they've been watching it since the beginning.
Forever.
Like me.
Yeah. And ever and ever.
Forever.
Yeah, so today was a really good episode. Last week was crazy. I think next week's going to be crazier. This was kind of like the in-between, like calm before the storm. You can see the previews next week is crazy. But don't go anywhere. We have a great show for you guys. Obviously, our special segment, some juicy news and gossip, and a great breakdown for you guys today. Overall thoughts of the show?
It was dramatic. Definitely dramatic. Angelina pissed me off. We'll get to that.
We know that right there. Benny?
I loved it also. I'm going to disagree with you and say Jenny pissed me off, but it was a good episode.
Are we going to fight, Benny?
Here we go. But yeah, great episode. Like you said, calm before the storm. Can't wait to see what happens next.
I'm kind of in between you guys. I definitely am more... I agree with you, Benny, a little bit more with the Angelina situation, but I do see where her fault was in it. So we will break that down as the episode goes because we'll have more situations to really break down. But a little recap from last week, just because there was a lot that went on. Basically, 24 was all over Angelina. I wrote it down to make sure that we got everything. He was all over Angelina, was grabbing her waist. They fought and kind of flirted all night. And the confessional, it starts off this episode. Jenny was hungover. She was unable to sit up. And what I thought was very interesting, and I want to know your guys' opinion, when 24 said to Angelina, "I'll call you," and she said, "What for?" So that was the beginning of this episode. So last week's kind of went into this one because it was still a little bit of Vegas. So yeah, what did you guys think about that comment?
I thought it was just weird, after all that from last night, 24 had to have known he shouldn't have done that. And then to bring it over to the next day and say, "Oh, I'll call you."
That's so
just
weird.
So weird to me.
He's just digging himself a bigger hole.
You're in a relationship. This is all called on camera.
But he's
so weird.
What I don't get is he's doing it literally in front of Jenny. So it's not like he's even was hiding it. It was so weird to me.
The thing is, though, Jenny doesn't know about what happened at the club. So the whole "I'll call you" thing probably just seems innocent now because you're saying like, "Oh, we're friends now."
But I would have been like, why are you going to call her?
Yeah, and they were
why?
And including the night before because they were back and forth. I mean, if you didn't see last week's episode, and even everybody even saw, they were flirting the whole time. 24 was just kind of constantly on her. So last week specifically, 24 was definitely in the wrong because he was constantly, this is before anything happened at the club, he just wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop talking to Angelina. He wouldn't stop saying stuff to her.
Right.
He wouldn't stop. And you could tell she didn't really stop it because she felt a little uncomfortable. I think she's afraid of Jenny. I think she doesn't want to step on anyone's toes. I think she's still the new one of the group.
But if she's doing nothing wrong,
what?
Like, what is Jenny gonna get mad at her for? If you say she's afraid of Jenny, but like she's like Angelina, if Angelina's doing nothing wrong, then what can Jenny get mad at her for?
What do you think about that?
I think that Jenny has no Angelina she does have some faults in this.
Yes.
I'm not letting her get past that, but at the same time, Jenny should be more upset with
her man
than Angelina.
Ladies, a lot of ladies do not stand up for they're not really like girls, but like Angelina and Jenny, they haven't really ever been close, but nobody ever like holds their boyfriends accountable.
I know, I was even thinking like, because you like just put them aside like they haven't been friends or whatever in any situation. Like the girl should get, whether it depends, if the other girl knows that you're in a relationship, then you should get mad at them both, but ultimately you should be upset with your man.
And
It should not be a question.
And see, the thing is, I think it's like this because it's Angelina. Now, say for some odd reason,
it was Dina or something.
Snooki. Say it was Snooki in Angelina's position. I really do think that JWoww would take Snooki's side over.
I do too.
Her over 24's
I
side.
agree.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's Angelina.
It's Angelina. She's not. I don't really consider her the outsider anymore, but she's not as close as the other cast members are.
Yeah.
Well, what I thought was really interesting and something that I actually have an issue with is Vinny during this whole situation.
He looked cute.
Oh, he looked so cute. But he's
Vinny looked real cute
But
tonight.
he's pissing me off, and I'll tell you why. I just felt like
Let's hear
Angelina,
it.
and I'll tell you why.
And let me tell you why.
Vinny was talking to Angelina and was basically recapping what Angelina said, how he saw him grab her waist. But what I didn't like is he was all like on Angelina's side, like, Angelina, like, I saw it, he grabbed you. And then he goes over to Jenny and talks to Jenny like,
yeah, he's
nothing
playing both sides.
Yeah.
he's playing both sides and talking to Jenny like it wasn't that big a deal. And even when he talked to Angelina's fiance, he made it seem like, oh, they were all having fun. Like, he's not sticking to
one story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. He needs to, like you said, he needs to stick to one story because I think he's making the matter worse because...
I think he wants to see drama.
Oh, yeah, come on, yeah.
He doesn't want to create it.
It's Vinny. He doesn't want to be in it, but he wants to watch it.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, but so it's starting more drama because both parties are like, well, what's really going on now, you know?
Well, it's on camera.
Exactly.
I say this all the
That's
time.
what's
Do
blowing
these
my
people
mind.
forget that they are on camera?
You do. You'll forget you're on a camera, especially if you're like drinking and you've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Like they probably don't even realize the cameras are there. Like,
Well,
no joke.
Even Angelina's fiance, he was like, well, it's all going to be revealed soon. And sure enough, it's getting revealed. So
slowly. And that's why last week when they were saying, you know, Angelina keeps saying the truth is going to come out. And it's slowly unraveling. But, yeah, let's get back into the episode because my brain automatically started thinking about next week. And I'm like, we're on today's because next week's going to be crazy. But, I mean, just kind of bringing back the fun with Vinny. So we're not really talking about the drama with Vinny. I thought it was really cute how he went over to Ronnie's house. Or Ronnie, was it Paulie? It was Paulie and Ronnie was there. And I thought it was really cute how Paulie ordered food and was like all excited for him.
Yeah.
Pizzas.
And freaking Vinny doesn't even chew it and spits it out. What were you thinking in that moment? Were you guys like pissed?
No,
were you like, I want that pizza?
I was telling you, I was like, he's gonna get sick. He's gonna throw up because once you eat healthy for so long and then you like you like overindulge, like you get sick. Justine,
I'm on like a diet right now, guys.
she's been doing really good.
So it's really difficult. There's cake here, and I didn't eat it.
I did. I have a question really quickly while we're on the subject really quick. Sorry to interrupt. Justine,
No.
how good is Jersey pizza? I literally wrote that down. I want to know.
I've never had New York
Me
pizza
neither.
before.
Me neither.
Jersey, New York pizza is like pretty much the same. It is. When I was watching them, that's so funny.
She literally was like disappointed.
Oh my God. When I watched them today and knowing that they're from, Jersey, New York area, all of them are from there, I was like, how are they like not knowing that this sucks compared to Jersey? I'm telling you, I wish I could bring some back, but I can't do it.
But Jersey pizza's good.
It's
I wanna try it
mouth-watering.
so
It's-
bad.
What's the best kind of pizza? Just like regular,
I
the
just
regular
like
pepperoni
plain or extra cheese. Like
I
love
can never
it.
do plain
Really?
cheese pizza.
I love plain cheese pizza.
I can't. It's so gross.
They have really
It's just
good margarita
boring.
pizzas. I don't want to get too much off track, but I'm telling you guys, if you're ever in Jersey, go get pizza. I mean, at least there's like no, in LA, there's really like no great Italian restaurants that you could just be like, oh, this one's closed, let me go call another one. There's one that is always open. Yeah, it's amazing. But we're getting off topic a little bit. Let's move on to Snooki, who we haven't seen in forever.
Seriously.
I was so excited to see her. Were you guys?
I was happy to see her have fun. She deserves it.
Yeah, I'm glad that she got some screen time, and I'm glad that they showed, her baby and what she's been going through, and she's getting into the drama some more. So
Just gonna bring that up.
yeah.
I was gonna say that I really thought it was cute how they incorporated her son's birth. Everything was
really
great.
cute.
I knew it wasn't going to be all happy. Like, I knew it wasn't going to stay like that. I knew she was going to, like, insert herself into the drama.
Yeah.
Of course, she's more on Jenny's side. It's they're literally, like, attached at the hip.
Right.
Her and Jenny, even Vinny's. Like,
They're
there's
one person, pretty much.
Yeah. So, what I wanted to ask you, what did you think about the way Snooki was talking to Jenny about the situation? So, her and Jenny and Dina all were at the table eating and having, like, a girls' night. The way that the way that Dina and Angelina and Snooki were talking about the situation was very different that night versus the way Snooki confronted Angelina at the not the shower, baptism. So do you think Snooki's playing two sides too? Because she was acting very
I feel like
this.
Snooki's always been like that, yeah.
I think Snooki was trying to be a little sneaky and she was just, I don't want to say faking nice, but trying to get the truth out of Angelina by being nice to her. That's what I think.
Like she knew how to get the information.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I could see her being like, Jenny, I'm just gonna go out really cool,
Yeah.
see what she says.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
it pissed me off when she was like, I'm not like that, Angelina. And then she
Oh, I know.
And then
I was
she
like, yes, you are. I was like,
and then she kept saying, read the text. And it kept re-showing the text. And the text that I saw was her kind of blaming Angelina. I
Yeah.
don't know. I like, that's what
And
I
she
saw.
wasn't even there.
yeah, so
wasn't
weird.
even there.
So weird. Yeah, Snooki wasn't even there to even put her two say.
Right.
Yeah, between her and Vinny this episode, they're both kind of playing two sides. And they right before the baptism, Vinny is talking to Jenny, and I just thought this whole situation was weird. He was talking about how he was grabbing her ass, but it wasn't that big a deal. And then Angelina's boyfriend saying, "Do I have to kick some ass tonight?" Like, there was
So
just so
stupid.
much drama. So from what we saw, let's bring it back a little bit to our opinions, because last week was so much drama, and this week we saw a little bit more. Whose side are you on? And I think we have an idea. But I want to know whose side you are on. Angelina or 24, and why? Who wants to go first?
Go for it.
Okay, I feel I'm just gonna say, like, fairly, I don't feel like I can pick a side because it takes two people. Like, they're both doing it.
True.
But I've always got the shady vibe from Angelina. Like, you just know you can't trust certain girls around your man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you may have the same situation with your guys. I don't know. I've always gotten that shady vibe from her. But it's like, dude, like, she should not have not said anything when he did that. Like, Jenny was like wasted drunk. That would have been the perfect time for her to be like, dude, that's not cool, blah blah. You get what I'm saying? Like,
because Jenny wasn't there to like get involved.
Yeah, for how outspoken Angelina is. Funny when you really need to do that. The time you need to do it, she doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's like, she just kept saying like, yeah, like he was all over, yeah. And it's like, girl, like, and then now she went to her boyfriend and is like making drama. It's just so dumb. Like, her boyfriend is gonna look stupid and Angelina is doing it.
I definitely feel for her boyfriend. Like I said earlier, I agree with you. It definitely takes two to tango, but I have to stick with Angelina on this because I just don't think she did anything.
But she has a boyfriend. Even for having a boyfriend, she should have been like, "Hey, don't touch me. Hey, your boyfriend's
agree.
great." Like, what the hell?
She
didn't
have.
say anything, and then she's like making it a big deal to
But
Vinny.
in the scheme
and
of the
stirring it
whole
up.
thing,
I don't know.
the scheme of the whole thing, I don't think she did.
I actually really like
that
Angelina,
wrong.
and this episode made me not like her.
Really?
Like, yes. Well, I don't.
Wow.
It
Okay.
made me like, when it comes to like relationships and stuff like that. Like, that's just so shady. Oh, and then like the threesome thing. Like, they flirt.
Okay, so
they flirt and they would totally hook up with each other. Plain and simple.
See,
that's it.
That's it. I don't think she would have hooked up with him.
I do, 100%.
I think Angelina is that type of person who is just a fun person in general. She makes jokes. She makes...
Okay, but I feel like there's always truth behind jokes. I don't care what anybody says.
Okay.
You can't always be like, just kidding. Just kidding.
What are the people in the chat saying?
Let me get in this with you guys. So, this is how I feel about the situation. Jenny wants to say she's wasted, blackout, she doesn't remember anything. Okay. So if she can do that, she can't get mad at Angelina and she's not. But say Angelina, she was drinking, right? She maybe doesn't remember all the details. I know myself.
So therefore, Jenny can't get mad at her because Jenny's been blacked out drunk.
Well, she could still get mad, but what I'm saying is I know what it's like. I want to hear Angelina say something about her part in it. Because she's not saying her part, and I want her to. Because the only reason I bring it back to me is just because look at yourself and like, have you ever done anything like that? So I think of myself when I'm drinking, I did really messed up shit and like I don't remember anything. I used to black out all the time. So I look back and I want to give her, I don't know.
She didn't look drunk,
drunk
on camera.
I want to give her the benefit of the doubt and be like, was she tipsy? Because I know me and maybe that's something I would have done because I was like drunk. But
she looked fine.
But so all I'm saying is I try to give her a little of the benefit of the doubt. The only thing I think she did wrong was, I don't think she did anything wrong. I think she just didn't say anything. So by not doing something.
Reacted. It's how she reacted.
I don't think she did anything wrong either, but she should have did something.
Yeah, so
she should have said something.
Exactly. So since she didn't do anything
that
wrong,
makes her at fault.
But the part that she did wrong was by not doing anything.
Because if you don't do something and a guy's doing that, then they therefore think they now have a chance and they're going to continue to keep doing it, and it's going to get worse and worse, and they're going to end up doing something when everybody's sober and Jenny's going to see it and Angelina's going to get knocked out.
Oh yeah,
well,
like I'm just saying, like.
So the people in the chat, it seems like a lot of them are Team Angelina. One person literally said, Coronado Hines said Team Angelina. Another person said Angelina didn't want any part of it. Hell, Vinny saw what happened. Another person said, I hate how everyone attacks Angelina.
I don't
to a certain extent, like,
I just don't think I really don't think she did anything wrong besides the fact of stopping it and saying something.
Right.
I agree.
And I like what you said. I like what you said, how Angelina talks about putting up a fight and being all like she's very outspoken, but when it comes time to do it, she's not. And the only reason I can think of is because she had something to drink. That's like the only. I'm not saying.
No.
Really?
I think that she was not tipsy.
We don't know. People handle their alcohol different.
I
know my friend that you wouldn't even know.
How many years have we been watching this show?
Forever.
And when do we know when Angelina's come on, Vinny, you're laughing because it's the truth.
It's the truth, yeah.
It's the truth.
How long
have we been watching the show and be like, oh, we don't know? Yes, we do. We know how all of them act when they're drinking.
I am still. So this is the thing. I'm still Team Angelina. I just hope she learns from this and realizes.
Team be loyal.
Oh yeah. But I hope that she learns from this and realizes, like, watching it back, like maybe like I've been saying, you don't think she was drinking. I don't know.
No, I don't think that she was too tipsy not to say something.
See, I don't. Maybe, but the thing is, I'm just thinking maybe her looking back, maybe she was a little more tipsy than she thought, and she doesn't. When she looks back at the screen, like, ooh, maybe I was a little flirty. Oh, I should have said something. Like, I hope that's what she's doing.
Come on. She needs to admit that she was flirting.
Yeah. But overall, 24 was wrong. He flirted with her all the time.
Yeah.
He was grabbing her. He went to kiss her. And that whole kissing thing. What did you guys think?
I hated that.
Because that was not about last week.
I think that was just stupid.
Yeah. Because when they said that, I was like, wait, did we miss something? Or did they not show a clip where they made out, and then they showed that little
and it was just that
little peck when all three of them were together.
Because it looked
so
like they were
innocent.
gonna go in, but Jenny didn't. Right. Still weird if you hate the guy. The whole thing's weird. But this is a very I don't know. Like I don't think that was a kiss. Last week I was 100% Team Angelina. This week I'm still Team Angelina, but I see her faults more. Like seeing a second episode of it, I am seeing in the way she's reacting. I'm like, but you should have said something. Mm-hmm. That is the thing that I totally agree with. But then again,
like you're in a loud club. Like the only thing you can really do is move away. You can't really say anything.
I've had guys touch me in a club. And I've been like, no, get off me, you're disgusting.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you make it off me.
She I think she liked the attention.
She let it happen.
Yeah. And
she let it happen.
She liked the attention.
And I also think because it's Jenny. If it was any other girl, if that was her friend, and a guy, I guarantee you she would have said, no, absolutely not.
Because they did have that fight.
I guarantee you guys. I guarantee you.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past her for that reason.
It's just like, I think she's out of spite.
Yeah.
Or just for the simple fact to be like, your boyfriend hit on me, your boyfriend wants me. Like, I already,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, before we get into our news and our gossip and our special segment, Mandy, do you want to let AfterBuzzers give us a little info about AfterBuzz.
We just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in every single week, always listening to us on iTunes. We love your feedback. We love to see you guys in the live chat. Please continue to give us support, give us thumbs up, 5 stars, and thank you for always continuing to make us the ESPN of TV Talk.
Yes.
Thank you. I was like, you should let our AfterBuzzers know about After. It was a lot of AfterBuzz in there, but that's okay. You're watching AfterBuzz, okay? So let's jump into our special segment like usual. Benny, you want to start off?
Yeah, so our special segment is the Spiral Squad. So I feel like this one is like up in the air. I feel like a lot of people spiraled in this episode.
I know who tried.
But who do you guys think spiraled
Jenny.
the most?
Crazy.
I was
Jenny was wasted.
I was gonna say Angelina because all the drama's about her right now.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say Angelina.
I say Jenny just because she was wasted.
Angelina, Jenny. Well, last episode, I think we all said Jenny.
Yeah.
This episode, I think it was Angelina, but that's just my opinion. You still stick with Jenny?
I stick with Jenny.
You stick with Jenny? I'm going to go not based off of like hard partying, getting drunk or crazy. I'm going to do it based on like decisions that were made.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to give it to Vinny because he was just going back and forth, like you both said, playing both sides, and he should have just stuck to one story.
I like that. That's a different one. Yeah. Let us know in the comments below, guys.
I wish we would have seen more Polly.
I know. I love our Polly. Let us know in the comments below if you are team. I hate doing this, but I'm like, just let us know if you're team Angelina or team 24. Yeah. Just curious everyone's perspectives. Like, I like to read your guys' comments and respond to them because I like to see other people's opinions than just ours. So it's always cool to get a little distraction.
Can I just go into the chat really quick? So Kimardo Hines says, I agree that she should have stopped it, but she did have drinks in her. All I can say is the family is severely out of whack without Mike the inspiration.
That's very true. That is very, very true.
And then he is the light that lightens the loads.
Whoever thought that anyone would say that about Mike.
I know, right?
He's my favorite. Now he's like my favorite. But so now it is time for some news and gossip.
And I got some news and gossip for you guys. Let's start off with what everyone has probably heard about. It happened right after our show last week. JWoww breaking up with 24 after she saw that happening on TV. So
this all happened right after last episode. Right after we did everything, all this stuff came out. We're like, why couldn't this come out like an hour before?
Yeah, and I guarantee you something's gonna come out right after this show also.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, they're no longer together. JWoww posted it on Twitter saying, she's hurt by all this, by someone that she thought was a friend and someone that she said that she loved. So she's definitely going through some stuff. Angelina is sticking to her guns. She was posting on Twitter, pretty much saying it wasn't her fault. She was also posting other people's tweets, sticking up for her. So
let's get real. Jenny, that pissed me off when she said someone I called a friend. You don't treat her like a friend. You treat her like trash. Right. So I don't want to hear that. That pissed me off.
Exactly. Moving on to Ronnie, he got to see his daughter for the first time since his arrest. So that was cool.
That's great.
Yeah, that things are starting to get back to normal a little bit.
Did we talk about the Ronnie situation last week on News and Gossip?
Yeah, that he got arrested.
That was a week ago?
That was the one where that happened right after our after show also.
Yeah, so anybody wants to be updated on that. Supposedly, Ronnie got tased, chased Jen with a knife. There's video footage of him on TMZ of them putting him in like one of those things that go into the...
sounds like a psych ward. Oh, in the chair.
And he's not blinking. He's just... straight on.
Is he on drugs?
I don't. Supposedly,
is he doing drugs?
I don't know.
He was doing coke that night. This is all allegedly, guys.
I mean, shoot, that's some crazy.
Yeah. So
it's weird to not have Ronnie drama right now. They switched the Ronnie drama to now Angelina. It's a nice change. It's a nice change.
It is a nice
Let's
change.
Get some different kind of drama.
What? They're gonna catch up to what's happening in the real world, and we're gonna see it right on TV with the Ronnie drama soon. So it's gonna be crazy.
Oh God, this is. These people, I can't.
These people.
Now to our favorite person of this show, the situation.
Oh,
he was in Vegas, and it seems like he is taking after Vinny. He was at Chippendales, and he was on the stage. He wasn't stripping though. He was.
He's jacked too. I'm surprised. He didn't strip.
He was a judge for 3
guys
aspiring dancers.
Okay, that's weird.
You know what? It said aspiring dancers.
That's
girls
weird.
or guys?
I didn't say. I assumed it was guys, but it could have been girls.
Guys,
but
Thunder from Down Under is male.
Girls don't go to
so
Chippendales.
weird.
Or girls don't
I'm sorry,
perform at Chippendales.
Chippendales. Yeah, it's boys.
Yeah, so I think.
Is this a TV show?
Maybe he's looking at it like seeing. I know this sounds weird, but their body.
I would expect Mike to be a judge over Vinny. I mean, I get that Vinny's like the keto whatever, but still,
Keto
like
Guido.
I could totally see because Mike's a little bit more douchebaggy in that sense.
I know it said
weird.
It's so
the
weird.
report could be wrong. I don't know, but it says he acted as a judge as a contest to determine which expiring dancers were the most fit for the best to be the best Chippendale performer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, situation. I really hope we get to see
him
come out of jail. It's gonna be so emotional. I'm really looking forward to that. So before we head out, let's get into some AfterBuzz TV predictions. She knew. She already got me. Predictions. Who wants to start off?
All right. I think we are, of course, this drama with Angelina versus JWoww is going to be intense. And I think, unfortunately, Angelina is going to be on the outs again. Mm-hmm. I think she will have Dina somewhat on her side, but she's still going to be everyone versus Angelina, unfortunately. And I think the show is going to fast forward to the Ronnie drama again, and it's going to be all about Ronnie with what happened a couple weeks ago, and it's just gonna be drama, and I can't wait.
Drama. I'm so sorry, Dina, that we didn't talk about your son's baptism in a more positive light, because it was all drama.
Yeah.
But that's what happened. That's what they showed. Mandy, what do you predict?
We're gonna see the drama between Jenny and Angelina, but I think that Jenny's gonna end up like realizing that it was more 24's fault. I think that hopefully she'll realize that I think by seeing all, you know what I mean?
Her last post, she basically, they broke up. Like, she broke up with him. So I think next episode, it doesn't seem like she believes Angelina
Of course not. Why would she?
Yeah, so I predict, maybe it's just because of the previews, there's going to be fighting, Angelina, Jenny. I think that they are not going to make up. Like, I think the episode's probably going to end with them, still feuding. And prediction-wise, right now, when it comes to Ronnie, I don't think we're going to see him for a little bit. I think they're really going to play this Angelina-Jenny drama out, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ronnie's not there. It's going to fill in the time. It's what it is.
Oh, yeah. God, whoever thought that Jersey Shore Family Vacation was going to be crazier than Jersey Shore?
Exactly.
Right? What a trip.
Jersey Shore was
They're
all
in their 30s.
Think about it.
It's crazy.
Jersey Shore was all about drinking, partying, hooking up with girls. That was the drama. Now this is real life drama.
Right.
So we love it.
Exactly.
I love it.
Keep it coming.
I love
This
it.
is something to talk about.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to let them know where we can find you.
I am Benny Adams, and you can find me on all social media at Benny J. Adams.
My name is Amanda Terry, and you can find me on Instagram at makeup_Mandy with an I, and be sure to follow my events page at Epic LA Official.
And you can find me on Instagram at Justine DiVanna, and you can find me on YouTube, and I will be commenting back with you guys. I like to chat with you guys at Let's Face It with Justine. We will see you guys next week for an even crazier episode than this week. Can't believe it. Thank you so much. We love talking to you guys, and we will see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.